Well, thanks guys. Notre Dame pulls away from Southern Indiana on a 12-point victory that really never felt like a 12-point win. Notre Dame had a commanding lead the entire time, led by Nate Laszewski, reigning ACC Player of the Week for his two great performances last week. Those performances continuing this week. It's an interesting game, an interesting team that comes into South Bend today, Southern Indiana. It's their first year back into D1. Previously, they were a D1 institution. In 1991, 1992, their last year in D1, they actually pulled off an upset win at Wisconsin-Madison. So they re-enter D1 this year after having many straight winning seasons in D2. Irish have a convincing win today. They're able to capitalize on a weak man defense that Southern Indiana was playing for a majority of the game, especially in the first half. They weren't really finding things out. A lot of backdoor cuts for the Irish, pick and rolls, they were simply losing their man. And the physicality that Notre Dame was able to bring in the post with Laszewski and Lubin, that was a good tool for the Irish to use today to get them this win. Indiana, Southern Indiana, also an interesting institution. Bruce Pearl, Auburn head coach, has had a lot of success around D1 basketball. Also a little bit of controversy there. This is actually a stop of his, was a head coach here back earlier on in his career. Something also interesting for the Irish is Mike Bray goes beyond his 6-man, maybe 7-man bench, and we were able to see 3 new people in the game today. Dom Campbell and Robbie Carmody both get minutes, and Alex Wade gets a free throw at the end for 1 point. All 3 of them, unfortunately though, did boast negative efficiency ratings. We'll see if we get more minutes from them in the future. Maybe on Fridays, the Irish come back, head back to Purcell Pavilion, our home here, take on Lipscomb at 7 o'clock p.m. For all of you watching tonight, feel free to join us here at the Purcell Pavilion. Should be a great one on this BC Eve. For continued coverage of Notre Dame men's and women's basketball, stay tuned to our YouTube page and to Shamrock Sports. But for now, we'll send it back to the studio.